Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the Reptile Barn. I have a freaking awesome clutch of ball pythons to show you. And this clutch I'm learning more about myself as a reptile fan. We had this female, a flame, and we thought what to put to her. We finally decided to put Saruman to her. He is a Mystic Russo, and he was sold to us as possible Orange Dream and possible Enchi or even Super Enchi. And the only reason we did this pairing was to prove him out. We're like, we need to breed him to something simple so we can see if he's got Orange Dream and or Enchi. That was all we were thinking. Certainly had zero intentions of holding anything back from this clutch. Then they hatched and I was like, holy crap, they're amazing. So let's go through them. As you can see right off the bat, he proved Orange Dream and he proved Enchi. So let's take a look here, shall we? This little one, I think, is the most simple of the clutch. I do not believe that this one is a flame. It's not Enchi. And it's not, I don't think it's Orange Dream. It could be though, I guess. Let's look at that head. Sometimes Orange Dreams have that kind of head stamp, which this one, it kind of does. Maybe it's Orange Dream. And then it has to be either Russo or Mystic. Those are in the Blue-Eyed Lucy complex. So that's it's basically a super. It has two alleles on the same locus. They're just not the same allele. One's Mystic and one is Russo, but it has to pass on, the dad does, either Mystic or Russo every time. And I am looking right now at this clutch. I'm not seeing anything that screams Mystic to me. This one I would guess is a Russo. Very, very, very subtle gene. It could just be a Russo. I think of the entire Blue-Eyed Lucy complex, Russo in its single form might be the simplest one. Not the simplest one, but the most difficult to tell from a normal. This could just be a bright normal if you didn't know better. But I think this is a Russo, and I honestly don't think it's anything else. Just a nice Russo. I'll just kind of go from wherever I can pull them from here. This one. Woo-wee! Orange Dream, I'm going to say, right off the bat. Look at that color. The pattern is reduced and kind of banding. I'm going to say Enchi. An Enchi Orange Dream. I can't decide on the flame. I kind of think no. I think this might be a really nice Orange Dream Enchi. I've got an escape artist over here. Come here, little guy. But yeah, look at the color. So bright. That's Orange Dream for you. Pretty much you put it in anything and it's going to make it soft and nice and clean and colorful. I would just say an Orange Dream Enchi right there. Here. Oh, you know what? That's stupid. Hold on, let me pick that one back up. Also, this one's going nuts. Stay in there, please. I'm stupid. I just told you it has to also be Mystic or Russo. So this is an Enchi, Orange Dream, Mystic, or Russo. There you go. Again, I would kind of lean towards Russo because Mystics tend to be dark. Hey, little snaky, would you stop escaping, please? So yeah, Orange Dream, Russo, and Enchi. Here, where was I? Right here. This one looks different. I think this one has flame in it. And, you know, look at those flames. Holy moly. No yellow belly in here. I'm going to go with Enchi Flame. Either Russo or Mystic. This one has some darkness to it, you know? Maybe this is a Mystic. Maybe this is the Mystic Flame Enchi. That's going to be my guess. Not any certainty on that at all. Look at the size. Look at that. Ugh, the blushing all the way up that dark part of the pattern. So beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to guess Mystic, Enchi, and Flame for this guy. Who's next? How about you? Come here. This one also looks relatively simple. But I don't think quite as simple as that other one. I want to say maybe Mystic and Flame. Maybe if you compare it to that one, this one just doesn't have the Enchi. Enchi is adding that kind of gold or brassy tone and obviously reduces the pattern. I would say this might just be a Mystic and a Flame, if I had to guess. Really nice dark blacks on the black part of the pattern there. Really nice blushing. Really clean. You know, it's just awesome because virtually every single one of these genes is used regularly to clean up and improve the tone and color and kind of softness of ball pythons. I'm getting mixed up because they're all moving around in here. Goodness gracious, this is going to be difficult. I apologize if I repeat anything. I know I haven't done this dark guy down here, who quite honestly looks like a Mojave to me. I hope that this dad is a Mystic. It was guaranteed, you know, in the genetics when I bought him. But that looks like a Mojave to me quite a bit. Now, it could be because it has other genes in it. I'm not sure what that would be. I don't really see Orange Dream. I don't see Flame necessarily. I definitely don't see Enchi. Shoot. I guess it could just be a Mystic. You know, it's been a couple years since I've hatched a single gene Mystic. And they can look Mojave-ish. I got pretty good at telling them apart. But maybe that is a Mystic. You know, I'll pull out one of my Mojaves I've got on the rack over there, because this is kind of different. I don't think this is a Russo. I think this is a Mystic, and it might just be a Mystic. Honestly, I just don't think it's Orange Dream. I think that just might be a really nice Mystic. And then we've got who have I done? Who have I not done? Look at that. Oh, look at this snake. Holy beautiful. If the camera will focus. Okay, Flame, yes. Orange Dream, yes. Enchi, no. And then either Mystic or Russo. Look at that color. Oh, and this just perfect cleanness. Holy man. Hi, beautiful. Yeah, so I'm going to say Flame, Orange Dream. I don't know. I got to do more studying up on Russo's, but I think my gut, again, just from those really nice blacks. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Don't be scared. I'm gonna take a guess and say it's Mystic. So Mystic, Flame, Orange Dream. What a beauty. Oh my goodness, look at those sides. Okay, well I may have missed one, but I know I haven't done this one yet. I apologize if I skipped one of you little beauties down here. This one and the last one I just did are my two favorites, I think. I love them all, but look at this. This has every gene possible. This is definitely Flame, definitely Orange Dream. I believe it is Enchi. And then I think I'm going to say Russo on this one. The blacks aren't as black, and there's not many eyes in the alien heads, which I think my mystics always had at least one big eye. Like, look at this guy. See that? How all the alien heads have eyes in it. And then this guy also. Even if the pattern is super wonky, it's got eyes. And this one... Oh, excuse me. Go back home. This one does not have very many at all. So I'm going to say that is a 4-gene animal right there. Enchi, Orange Dream, Flame, Russo is my guess, and it is exquisitely beautiful. I just am in love with it. Yeah, all right, guys. This was fun. This was way more fun than I expected, to be perfectly honest. I always love my ball pythons. I think that my normal ball pythons are gorgeous, but it's the newness, you know, of a clutch like this, where everything looks different from each other. Tons of colors going on, tons of patterns going on. This excites me with ball pythons. And I think, I know for a fact, a lot of ball python breeders get too caught up in the newness of the morphs and the projects, right? Oh, I gotta get a world's first, or I gotta get my triple recessive, or whatever it is, and that's what excites them more than the just beautiful animal itself. I mean, this is a living animal. It certainly doesn't feel like it has less worth if it misses the odds, right? And the people who are buying these usually are reptile enthusiasts. They're animal lovers. They're gonna take this animal and it's their pet, and they picked it out because it looked so beautiful. You know, when you're selling to new breeders, and these breeders are looking to increase the financial value of their collection, they're gonna pick snakes based on price tag, future capacity to you know, make new stuff and projects, and that's good. That's not a bad thing, but it is strange that a lot of ball python breeders seem to put all of their enthusiasm towards projects. No snake they ever produce seems to be good enough. It's always a building block, an investment, right? And I'm usually on the side of pro-business. I like that you can make money with reptiles. I like that you can, you know, not have a what I would consider a boring job, sitting at a desk. No offense to any of you who have a desk job and love it. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be offensive, but for me, that's not how I want to live. And I love that I can do this and work with animals, or have my kids with me a lot. I love it. But I've just got to remember that even though that nobody in this clutch is a super expensive snake, there's no recessives. None of them are advancing any specific project. These are just as beautiful in my eyes, especially, you know, my favorites, which it's completely subjective, of course. But they're just as beautiful as any $20,000 snake, and more beautiful than many. You know, sometimes, what if you had a quintuple het snake? So it's het for 5 different recessive genes that are all super hot genes. You know, it's het clown, het sunset, het pied, het monsoon, and het whatever, you know, lavender albino or whatever. And it looks like a normal, and it sells for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. You know, anyways, I'm rambling. I think about this stuff a lot because I work with these a lot. You know, this is what I do. So I have time for thinking about snakes while I'm working with snakes. But you guys tell me if you think I got some of these IDs wrong. I will not be offended. I am no pro. I'm fairly confident on some and minimally confident on others. But wow, I love them. So that is all for now, guys. I'll let you go. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, we are the Reptile Barn.